Dr. Michael Likey.
Thank you, Kevin. It's great being back again, this time on Open Mic Magic. Thank you for honoring me by having me back as well. I want to share a story with someone who would also like to get their cards read. I'm going to do a very brief card reading. So if we can bring up someone to assist me with this would be muchly appreciated.
There
It's a
is someone who
story.
always waves their hands in the air absolutely frantically every time you say,
Oh, Micah, frantically. That's a great adjective. Micah Cover, how are you this day?
Romantic and happy to be here. How are you, Doctor?
Frantic and happy to have you here as well to assist me in this. We are going to do a little bit of a mini card reading in a moment, but I want to introduce you to somebody who was a big part of my life a long, long time ago back home in Montreal. And it's the story of my Aunt Clara. She was an Eastern European immigrant during the war. She and everyone related to her, in other words, everyone on my mom's side emigrated to Montreal. Now, this may look like Harvey Korman in drag. I assure you it's not. It is a reasonable facsimile of my Aunt Clara. That joke was brought to you by my wife, courtesy of my wife, Harvey Korman and Drag. And anything that doesn't work is from her. I will credit Susan for that. So that is reasonable facsimile of my Aunt Clara. And I loved my Aunt Clara. She was off and on a big part of my life. She also, my mom used to say this in a language called Yiddish, which is a German derivative. She used to play the cards, play with cards, not gamble, but read cards is sort of a translation of that. These are not the cards that my Aunt Clara used either. These are actually my deck of tarot. It's referred to as the Cariale deck, and well, let you see part of them. There's so many of them. There's more than the standards. 78 cards because they've added in the prince in addition to the other figures. And what this was used for, they say, it was the Cariale deck. The originals are in museums in Montreal, Toronto, New York, and Milan as well. They said it was for playing games, card games. That was spoken in another language, probably Italian. They said that. That's because the local authorities did not approve. They did not care for divination. Of course, we've come a long way in this day and age. And I tell you what, let's do a quickie, a quickie example for you. We'll turn them over. We'll have this one represent past. You can see we're moving from this side to that side. As a base or as your past, Micah, we have 2, 4, 5 of cups, which bodes well for love, emotional support, be it from friends or family. So that's a very nice base to be coming from. Current situation, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of coins. You see they're also, they don't have numbers on them like the more modern ones. That bodes well. Coins is not only about money and finances, it's also about home. It's the element of earth. I can get into all of this. I won't. But there's a richness about it. So probably your life right now contains an emotional richness. I'm hoping that's true for you. And in the end, this is actually the couple that this deck was commissioned for, the royal couple. It's supposedly marriage. It's the lover's card. it's not necessarily to be taken literally. It's not necessarily love and marriage, but it can be a wholeness, a completedness, if you will, within yourself and within people around you. So a marriage or a union of sorts could be a union with the divine. It could be an earthly union as well. And why I've shared this with you is I'm going to get you to inadvertently select one. We'll mix these up a little bit like so, and I'm going to place them again in this order from, I guess, your left to right, comme ça, like this. And purely at random, we haven't arranged anything. Is that correct, Micah?
It's correct.
Except the Queen of Hearts. No, that's a whole other thing. So we
It's a whole other thing.
I must
That
move
didn't work
on.
anyway. Right.
Going to hover two hands over the three cards. I'm going to ask you, we'll refer to this as 1, 2, and this as 3, to have me drop my hands on either 1 and 2, 1 and 3, whatever combination. And I want you to change your mind in your mind right now. And whenever you're ready, have me lower my hands either on 1, 2, or 3, whatever combination of 2 cards, please.
Okay, so I can tell you the numbers that I've chosen.
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, 2 and 3, please.
2 and 3, excellent.
Yeah.
When you asked me, should you tell me, what do you think I am, a mind reader? In any case,
Touche, touche.
I wish. I read thoughts, I don't read minds. So we are conveniently left with the 1. I hope you'll agree that was a purely random choice. I didn't tell you to pick 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So we're left with 1. And this one is the Lover's card. Wonder if we can place
Nice.
it here. We can sort of place it here. Now, I want to reopen that wallet that we closed a moment ago, mere seconds ago, with the picture of my Aunt Clara. Now, you'll notice Clara has in her hands now
Yes.
a particular card which matches your own selection. Thank you so much, Micah.
Wow.
You're a real sport. I want to thank you so much for playing along. Thank you, and thank you, everyone, for watching.
Wow.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thanks, Dr. Michael. Loved it. Loved it.